Hey everybody, it's your Uncle Bear. So, I was sitting in a traffic jam yesterday. I don't remember where. I think it was on I-35 in Texas. I know, shocking, right? Anyways, another driver got on the CV and he said truck drivers that drive automatic transmissions are fake truck drivers. And I didn't say anything. Pretty soon he said something else, flipping off. Anyway, I started to reach for the mic, and then I got to thinking, he doesn't matter. His opinion doesn't matter. He's not going to bother me. And chances are, he's probably got less experience than me. Now, I just traded my 18-speed in for an automatic, for a truck with an automatic. I ended up getting a 2022 International LT. And, half of the old-timers that are left out here either have an automatic already, or they're wondering if that's going to make their knee feel better, or if they're going to get better fuel mileage. Well, I'll tell you right now, I went from 5.5 miles to the gallon to 7.2 so far. I'm still playing around with stuff, but I got the frisbees on the wheel and the stuff in between the axles and all that stuff, but just to try it out. If I don't like it, I'll end up, I may end up taking the stuff in between the wheels off, but I'll probably leave the frisbees on. But yeah, it was all about fuel mileage, and like I say, 37 years of pressing that clutch in. I tell you what, while I was sitting in that traffic jam, it was sure nice not fucking around with that clutch the whole time I was sitting there. But I didn't say anything to him because, I don't care. I don't care. Yeah. The transmission doesn't make the truck driver. The mindset does. The mindset does. The looking out for your fellow truck driver does. Being attentive. Not texting while you're going down the damn road. And when I say that, I mean, I'm not talking about the guy that's on I-90 over halfway across Minnesota where there's nothing out there. Same with South Dakota or Nebraska or whatever. If there's nothing out there for miles and miles and somebody sends you a text and you have to say, okay, all right, but we all know there are drivers that shouldn't be walking and chewing gum at the same time, too. So, if you're that driver, then don't text at all. But if you're, have enough sense, if you're in heavy traffic, leave that phone alone. Leave that phone alone. Don't touch it. But I see guys sitting there with it up at their face like this, and it's like, man, you need to watch the road. Plain and simple. Anyway, that's all I got for today. Be nice to each other, okay? Don't call names. Like I say, transmission doesn't make the driver. The driver makes the driver. Have a great day, everybody. Be safe. Be sure to subscribe, like it, and I want to hear your comments on stuff too. Has anybody talked to you about not being a driver because you're driving an automatic?